Hi friends, I hope that you are considering joining us for 2 evening immersions, the universal wisdom of Thérèse of Lisieux and Teresa of Ávila. Now, as I've mentioned in the description, you don't have to attend both nights. They are going to be fully recorded for you to enjoy at your own leisure. You don't even have to attend one of the nights. But if it piques your curiosity, I suggest joining. And when I thought about offering this, because it's on the vigil of their 2 feast days, so Therese's feast day is on October 1st, so we're going to have the evening on Tuesday, September 30th from 5 to 7 Mountain Time, and Teresa's feast day is October 15th, so we're going to have it on Tuesday, October 14th. I chose to do this like a vigil because vigils are powerful. Vigils are a way of opening us up to a bigger experience of the essence of what the topic is about. So here we've got a topic about universal wisdom, about in regards to 2 very powerful women. And so a vigil is a way of preparing and even getting us ready for stepping into magic the next day. So I thought that would be playful. I remember that even before entering the monastery, I had gotten into vigils of preparing for a special day, the day before, the night before, and have always found it really sweet, a sweet way to even amplify the experience of the special day. I could go into that more theologically and psychologically at another time. So I was thinking well, why choose 2 women? And why these 2 women? These 2 women are pretty easy because I was Carmelite like they were, and so they're very close friends of mine. So it's easy to let them be the topic and the focus. But why choose a human being? Why lean into the actual, what we're leaning into in a way, the past, aren't we? Because I have found that where there is illumination in personal story, there we find the divine. There we find source showing up in form. The stories of the lives of those that have gone before us, and even those in our midst, and even our own story, when we tell them to unearth the deeper impulses of spirit, what happens? That grows within us. Think about when you hear an inspiring story of someone and you feel courage, or you feel gratitude, or maybe you even feel exactly what they're communicating they felt because you can so relate to it. That lets us touch source within ourselves. Touch the illumination of our own lives as what? As being the divine story. Now, a second reason then is that every human being has a path. They're born into this life in a certain form, they have a journey they take, and then they exit this form, this body right here. When we reflect upon and dive into others' paths, we can find a light for our own path. It could be through contrast, like, I don't feel resonant with that path, which puts us in closer knowing of what our path is meant to be. Or it could be in alignment. A path so resonates with us that we ask, how can I live into this even more fully? There is a light that is shown and that can rise up for us. The third reason is insight. Where there is eternal illumination in the life of another, what is oftentimes left to us is the insight. That is the thought, the word, the communication that is the potent gem that was given to them and is now passed on to us. Think about anyone that you respect that is no longer with us, or even with us, and when they speak a word that is illuminated, there is a way that it becomes like a gem that we can receive that becomes what our own. It's not their insight, it's eternal insight, and becomes our own. And the fourth reason, there are many reasons, but the fourth reason I felt called to share with you is they become our friends. They remind us that we're not alone, that as much as the path is solitary, that we are all on the same solitary path. Now, it could open up a personal relationship where you feel them in your life more. That's the case for Thérèse and Teresa. They are very active in my life, my personal life. They are as real to me as if you are in my life and I give you a call on the phone. But they also show us that it is a relational path by nature, that they are relating to themselves, that they're relating to the ineffable, that they are relating to you. And they offer us the opportunity to grow closer in our relationship with ourselves, in our relationship with the ineffable, and in our relationship with them. And open up that we transform relationally. We are an interdependent reality. We are an expression of consciousness that is united in the source while celebrating the diversity. So there's 4 really good reasons. And with this 2 immersions, I'm going to focus a bit on a little bit of a theological investigation. That means I'm going to present some concepts and points of inquiry for your mind and heart. Yes, hopefully it'll be inspirational. The meditations hopefully will be transformational. And I also want your mind to be given some nuggets of deeper theological thought around some of the insights that have been left to us by them. So you get to be a little theologian with me. I hope you feel inspired to join. You can sign up, as I said, in the description on my Patreon profile for just $11. And then you can cancel right after the second night. Or you can stay looped in and receive a lot of free videos and community gatherings. Or you can just send a donation and I'll add you to the list. But you must sign up to receive the Zoom links just so I know who is going to be there and I can hold everyone in that energy during the webinar. All right. Universal wisdom means exactly what it says. It is something that is standing the test of time, proving to be a source of healing, light, love, energy, inspiration, and more. So I hope that you will join us for these 2 evenings. And I guarantee if you don't know that much about Thérèse and Teresa, I think you're going to love them on the other end. Blessings, my friends.